quite a little while back, I made a video about this microphone from TONOR. They apparently saw that video quite a while later and offered to send out another microphone for me to take a look at, and after looking at the price of it on Amazon and looking at what comes in the package, you guys have got to see this. Today we're going to be taking a look at the BM700 from TONOR. Now this microphone will run you $31 over on Amazon right now, and on top of that they've actually given me a 10% off coupon code. This is not a sponsored video or anything, they just sent out the product as well as that 10% off coupon code for you guys that should work through March 5th. So if you find this thing interesting, definitely check it out. But inside of the box, and the reason that I was kind of excited about this thing, there's a lot of stuff. For 31 bucks, there's a lot in here. You get a pop filter, some information about the microphone. You can see here the frequency response is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, and there's the rest of your sensitivities and impedances and whatnot if you'd like to read through that. And a nifty little frequency response graph. You get this nifty little screen for the microphone as well, but it looks like it's sort of generic, so it might fit on a bunch of different mics. You get a shock mount, and actually what's more, it's not just a shock mount, it's a metal shock mount. So this is very, very solid. Has a little adapter in here as well that's also metal. I've seen loads and loads of these little adapters. It's a 3/8 to 5/8 adapter, and the grand majority of the ones I've seen have actually all been plastic, so it's very nice to have one that is metal at this point. And you just squeeze this open and the microphone will fit down in here. There's actually a layer of foam around the inside as well to help pad it. Of course, you get a decently long XLR to 3.5mm cable, an entire mounting arm to put it on whatever you want to. Keep in mind this is not going to go terribly wide. It's about 1.5 inches, so for my big desk back here it's not going to fit, but for this little table that I'm using it'll fit just fine. You also get a USB 7.1 channel sound card included. So you have volume controls on here, a couple of LEDs, mute, headphone and microphone jacks, and finally the microphone itself, the TONOR BM700, which again, all very solid metal construction with an XLR plug on the other end. Now maybe you're starting to understand why I say at $31 this is actually kind of a steal. Leaving the microphone out, just forgetting there's even a microphone here, this pop screen will probably run you about 10 bucks on Amazon. This other little filter is probably 2 to 5 bucks, let's say about 3. The shock mount is easily 10 to 15 bucks. This arm, which I've actually already purchased one exactly like this, is about 15 to 20 bucks, and a 3.5mm to XLR cable is usually around 5 to 10 bucks. And I really don't have a clue about this sound card. So just all in all, without even touching the microphone, you're looking at like $30 of value there. So if the microphone is any good at all, you're getting a really nice deal. And without wasting any more time, let me go ahead and get all of this hooked up. We'll try it out a few different ways. I'll plug it directly into one of my sound recorders, I'll plug it into my laptop using this, and we'll just see what it sounds like. And now we've moved over to the TONOR BM700 microphone, plugged into the sound card, which is plugged directly into my laptop. I'm capturing using Audacity, and what I've noticed using the sound card is there's a little bit of a clicking sound in the background. The sound card itself may have something wrong with it, I'm not sure. The microphone itself does not sound all that bad though. It needs a little bit of a boost, but not bad. Apologies in arrears, I did not have this shield on here, so all of the plosives were probably coming through before, so there were a lot of P's and T's. This should make a little bit of a difference there. And after listening to both of those clips, again, huge apologies for all of the clicking and stuttering and whatnot. That, I think, was the sound card, and I've gone ahead and moved over to capturing everything using my Tascam external recorder. The testing that I've done with this thing initially, it sounds very, very nice. Actually extremely impressive for a $30 microphone with all of this stuff that comes included with it. And I think when you're talking into a mic like this, you're actually supposed to talk a little more up on it, kind of like this, but I don't tend to do that. That's not really how I operate. And just for the sake of argument, let me go ahead and put this pop filter in front of it. With the screen on there, it's 2 layers, it's not really going to need that. But if you take that screen off and then put this in the way, pop, pop, tick, tick, you're not going to be hearing all of that, hopefully, because this little filter this is a really nicely built filter. Not bad. But anyway, this was just sort of a quick test, just to let you know what this looks like, what this sounds like, how this works out. As I said, the little bit of testing I've done using the sound card as well as using just this external recorder, I did not have a great experience with this, so you may end up having to pick up some sort of an external recorder or some sort of an XLR mixing board if you want to use something like this, but the sound of the microphone itself, not bad at all. And again, I may have just gotten a bad sound card, because this sound card, it really should be okay. It might just be that I'm using it with a Mac, it might be something with the card, it might, any number of things, realistically. But I tried it with a couple of different pieces of software on the Mac, both with Audacity and just using QuickTime Player, and it had the exact same problem with both, so there's a hardware issue there, I think. But I think that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. For 31 bucks, technically you get everything that you need to start recording audio day one. If you get a good sound card, if it works for you. If you're willing to invest a little bit more to get something like an external recorder, this thing runs like 75 bucks every day, and I still use it all the time. I've had it for years, and I love it. Tascam DR05. I'll put a link down there for that as well. But still, 31 bucks for this whole kit, just for the parts alone, not even including the microphone, is an awesome deal. When you put on this a halfway decent microphone, not terrible. I'm no audiophile, but I have been testing it with these headphones that are very decent headphones. Sennheiser HD558, love those headphones. But I guess let me know what you guys think of the quality down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel and have not yet already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you get any new videos that I put out as soon as they become available, and hit the like button if you like this video. If you like me, if you like what I'm doing here, awesome, thank you. But thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you again next time.